Hello, hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello. Okay, we've got some people here. So the embargo for this device ends in about 15 minutes. So in that time, I won't unbox this yet. We'll wait for some people to come in. So hello, everyone. Hello to Voldemort VDK, Crazy Gamer, Prytunes, Godot, and Sandpest. Hello, I can see my levels are working and I can see these things are updating and it's working. It's working. Hello. Yeah, so this is the RG slide. I got this, let's say I got this before a lot of people. I got this before a lot of the YouTubers that you've seen, probably Retro Handhelds in their live stream earlier today. I haven't watched that live stream, unfortunately, because it was very early in the morning for me. And so I don't know what questions they've covered. So I apologize if this stream is repeating for anyone. But for all the Europeans, I guess this stream is a bit more convenient. This device, let's just quickly read off the specs because that's in the. So I've got a reviewer's document here, and it says that I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to talk about performance in this live stream because it is around. It is early, so they've given us this device early, and I'm not allowed to. I think I'm only allowed to play simple games. So I think the wording is simple games and light experience. So that's the guidelines we've been given for the preview. So this is kind of like an RG slide preview, and then when the device goes on sale, that's when we can do whatever we want. So yeah, don't expect any. Yeah, definitely Sandpest. Don't expect any like big performance numbers or trying out PlayStation 3 games or something like that. I'm just going to tell you about the device, and I think that's what I'm allowed to be. We're allowed to talk about, and let's just quickly talk about the specs because the specs are in the reviewer's document. So it comes in black or white, so you get. With this box, like I don't know even if this box is the final one actually, because it's a little bit different to the other Anbernic boxes, so I'm not sure what it is. And also, I didn't get the case because I've seen some other people get the case for this device, which is your standard Anbernic, black and red, like is it PVC or like that kind of case. So if you've seen an Anbernic case, you know what I'm talking about. It has a 4.7-inch LTPS in-cell display. So I don't know much about this technology, but it is not OLED, and apparently it's closer to an LCD, IPS LCD. It's LCF or laminated. It's multi-touch. The screen on this is quite special. So it's a 960p, so 1280 by 960, 4:3 aspect ratio. And the big flagship feature of this guy is it is 120 hertz. So the screen is quite large at 4.7 inches for a 4:3 device. It's probably the largest 4:3 device we've had for a while, and it's 120 hertz. So it's got the kind of trifecta of good screen specs. So you've got the high resolution, the big size, and then the high refresh rate. It comes with a T820 chip, so we know what that chip does. It's been in a lot of Anbernic devices before, and yeah, that's there, and it has 8 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4. It has 128 gigabytes of storage, the UFS 2.2. It has Android 13. It has your 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. That's Wi-Fi AC. That's Wi-Fi 5, Bluetooth 5, and then it has stereo speakers. So there's two holes here on the front, and they're front firing speakers. It has a microphone, it has a gyroscope. The battery is 5,000 milliamps, and then it supports kind of fast charging at 2 amps. So it takes about 3 hours to charge. The battery life is stated at 6 hours, and it has all of the. It has a fan, and it has a 3.5 millimeter jack, and then it has all of the usual controls. It does not have analog triggers. It has the standard inline triggers. So some people like that, some people don't. I think it depends what handheld for me. If it's a bigger handheld, I might prefer analog triggers. If it's a smaller handheld, which is trying to go from like portability, I would prefer inline. Okay, PrideTunes is asking about BFI for N64 and Sega Saturn emulation RetroArch. Um, I think that probably falls under not simple gameplay. However, I will say that I have tested BFI on this device, and it is you're going to have some success with it, but then I've not tested enough stuff to know that there's some games that don't play well with BFI. I'll say that, and not games that you expect. So I have tested BFI, but I don't think I can. The one thing is, right, I can't show it very well because my camera is only like 30 FPS for a start. But I can say that when BFI works on this device, it is really good. I will say that. I will say like it's the clarity of the screen. I mean, we're getting into probably stuff that I can't talk about, but I mean, BFI, right? When you see BFI on the screen and it's on the right game, it does look really good. So you need to be you need to be displaying 120 frames exactly at all times. So you need a game which can which basically it doesn't drop below 120. And yeah, so if you're playing like a complicated 3D game which can't reach 100% speed, you're going to see some flickering. But if you can get if the game's all good and everything's working at everything's all working, BFI looks great on this device. Looks really, really good. So I'm talking like I've played like Final Fight. I've played Mario World. Works good. And Super Nintendo generally works good. There is like one or two odd games which they have like flickering when you don't expect it. So I'll give you an example. Sonic the Hedgehog, when the Sega logo comes up in bright white, BFI it looks like it's flickering. So it's not too good. But when you're in the game, Sonic the Hedgehog works great. So just keep that in mind. It's I would say that it's definitely like an expert feature. Like it's something that not everyone's going to be doing. But it's hard to say which games are going to be perfect on it. I'm sorry, it's a a bit of a wishy-washy answer, but in my experience with what I've played and with BFI on this, that's what I can give you at the moment. So I hope that gives you a little bit of an idea of PrideTunes and Godot. So it's capable, like it's way more capable than previous 120 hertz devices we've had, like the I've tried like the 34XX and it's a bit crap at 120, but it worked kind of, but but it's capable. It's capable. Okay. Apologize from Flores. A mechanism for a magnetic screen cover. Not sure. Not sure what you mean actually. Okay, CN, is it basically the 406V with a 128 hertz panel? No, it's quite a bit bigger. It's a 4.7-inch device, and the controls are orientated differently. It's quite different from the 406V, so I wouldn't compare it directly to this. Yeah, Lunar Trooper is kind of saying what I what I'm thinking. Psycho Daddy, this thing is chunky. I will say that this will be this kind of the contentious thing about this device is the weight and the size. So if you've got bigger hands and you don't, maybe you've been, you lift a bit, you're a bit of a Chad, and you go to the gym. I think you won't really notice this much. But if you're coming from a lighter handheld, then it could be a little bit of a bump up because the weight is more than other devices, and the size I'm not too the size is good, but I'm thinking that the size it's more of the weight and when you get it in your hands, the which is the thing. The chunkiness is not too bad because there's been like a while ago there was some mobile phones which are this big, so it's kind of okay with that. I mean, some mobile phones are this big anyway, but just in a different sort of a different form factor. But I'm okay with the size. It's kind of like the weight distribution. I think when you get it in your hands. Okay, Paul Destin Flores, metal strips at the side of the screen and have a magnetic grip. Um, oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Put like an iPad, have some kind of a flip. Yeah, that's quite a good idea actually. If that's a Yeah, maybe they should do more stuff like that where you can have a flip cover where they put the magnet on, but they don't necessarily put something up the top of it in part of the device. That's quite a good idea, actually. Paul Jason Flores. I'm not sure this is the right device to do it on, but it yeah, it's not a bad idea. Okay, I've got 4 minutes left till the embargo ends. So I have a couple of games installed now. Yeah, BFI is not going to be easy for me to test and show you, but rest assured, I've been playing with that. That was one of the first things I did actually with this device was test because it's 120. You want to see what the panel can do, and I think during the stream I will give a shout out to the 120 hertz games which I've been playing, and where you can make use of that 120 hertz because it's definitely like something which I think if you've got more experience in the retro handhelds or just you're a bit more technically minded, it's something that you're going to be checking out a bit more. If you're just a casual user, I think that you'll probably not utilize the full 120 unless it's automatic, and also yeah, it might not be something that you sort of dive into with like black frame insertion and high FPS games. You'll just sort of leave it on. But if you play it that way casually, I think the RG slide's still good because the screen quality just the general response time of the panel is very very good. It's dare I say it, OLED. Um, uh, I think it's with BFI and the right games, it's as good as OLED, if not better. And then if you're just using it as a standard, panel just in a common way, then I think it can be just as good as well. I think when I first used this panel, I think when I first used this handheld, there was a little bit of a color adjustment that needed to be done. But I did talk to Anbernic about it, and they sent an over an update, and the colors were adjusted, and I think they were sorted out. So when you get the device, the colors should be perfect. HQ, hello. Yeah, okay. So I got 2 minutes left, so let's just start. Right, so yeah, we'll go through a lot of games. I've got a lot of stuff installed. I don't have Sega Saturn installer, unfortunately. DVD Mike 007, hello, welcome to the stream. All right, so yeah, this is a bit of a different box from what Anbernic usually give you. So let me just make sure that's. So I'm going to be messing around with the camera as well. Right, so I've got the black one, and you get this slide out cover, which is a bit different. So I don't think Anbernic's ever done that before. The Anbernic box is the Anbernic logo is on the box here, and then at this time you get an envelope. So this is non-final, but I guess even the box slides. Yeah, this is a non-final box, but yeah, you get some instructions and a screen protector in here. And then you get your cable here and your joystick tips. So you do get some joystick foam covers. They're in there in black and white. The sort of cover is on here, and then the slide itself is here. So I've got it in black. So that's it in the box, really. I think some of that stuff is not. The instructions are not ready yet, I think. Maybe they're in progress. Paul Justin Flores said a lot is being made of that patent, but I think that the patent is not really a thing. I've not heard anyone who's mentioned this. I mean, the only people who are talking about this patent are people or bloggers and things, but I don't know anyone who. I don't know if it's a big a thing at all. How big is it compared to an RG Cube? It is slightly smaller, slightly thinner than the RG Cube, but slightly thicker than the Retroid. I think it's probably the same as the Retro Pocket 5 without the grips. But on a Fox Hello, Iron Lot. Sorry if I said your name wrong. I just barely can see it here. T820, yes. 8 gigabytes RAM, yes. Okay, right. So let's. I think it's time. Yeah, it's probably overtime. Right. So I've been through the specs, and yeah, let's talk about the slide itself. Idle chairs. Hello. Let's talk about the slide itself. Right. So is there active cooling? Yes, there is a fan. Right. So the slide to me, right, is a bit. Let's just turn this up. Like the slide, it's quite loud, right? So I don't know if this is going to change in the final unit, but for me, the spring tension when you first get it, it's going to be a bit. I think you might feel like it's a bit, strong. But the more I've used the slide, it's sort of worn in a bit, and it feels sort of intuitive and perfect now, right? So I think when you first get it, the springs or the mechanism is going to feel a bit strong, like, and it's going to be it's going to make that if you just leave it and just put your, you know what I mean. But if you're just using it normally and you get used to it, I think it's okay, because yeah, if you just did this and you're next to your wife, it might surprise them a bit. Another thing, Godot, do we know the price? I know the price. I know the price. I'll tell you about that in a moment. But the other thing I want to tell you about the slide, which maybe some people have not said right, is in the settings, you can configure what the slide actually does. So they're in handheld game console settings in the... Whoa, it's blown out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, over here, they have an option called slide setting. And then you can press this, and then you can you can configure what you want the slide to do. So I generally have it on wake up on lock, and then so when you slide up, it will unlock the device. But I don't actually have a lock screen at the moment, so it's okay. And then you can have it so that the slide down, it locks the screen, or it just turns off the device. So I like it when it turns it off. But sometimes you might need, if you're playing a certain game, you might want it to be no operation. If you're playing a game where you just want to use the screen, then this might also be useful. So you can configure what the slide does. So if I have it on hibernation, for example, if I slide down, it'll go off, and I slide up, it'll wake up again. So you can depending on how you feel or whatever your specific use case, you can configure what this does, right? This should lock. Why is that not locking? Okay. Oh, it's because I don't have a lock screen. That's why it's not locking. I've set the lock off, so that's why it didn't do that. But basically, you can do what you want with the with the slide if you wanted to do that kind of thing. So that's one sort of special thing that you'll only get on this device. Compared to a PS Go, so I've never used the PSP Go. It's been a long time since I've used one, so I don't know how it is between the PSP Go and can I slide it with one finger? Yeah, I can. Do I know the price? The price is just give me 1 second, and I've got clearance to reveal the price. The price is $179.99 for the early bird, and it's $15 for the shipping. That is and then the normal price is $189.99. 189.99. So you get a $10 discount, and then for 3 days. So that is the price. Basically, 195 shipped. That's the price. So I don't know if anyone has that information, but I can exclusively reveal. That's not a leak. That's I'm okay to say that. So who was it in the? There was some. Was it that guy? Who's that guy in the chat? Starts with G. That guy, when he had a name beginning with G, he got the price completely correct. All right. What do I think of Gamma OS? Gamma OS is good. I like Gamma OS. I like Gamma. Charging speed, yeah, charging speed's a little bit slow, but it's okay. It's not fast, but it's all right. Any other devices I can compare the size to? I don't have them to hand at the moment. I can compare to a RG35XX Pro. That's what I have at hand. I have a Miyoo Flip to hand. That's a Miyoo Flip. I know that's a bit of a dumb comparison. Pike price for the slides 195 shipped with shipping. Right, so okay, so let's talk a bit more about this thing. So again, right, this is an engineering sample. I need to emphasize that because yeah, I got mine earlier than everyone else, I think. So 195 shipped. 195 is with shipping. I think this is ANBERNIC.com price or AliExpress price. Right, so I've removed a lot of the stuff which Anbernic meant to have given me, but let's just go into some more stuff about like hardware stuff. So the sticks are the same as the RG557. So they have the updated, I think they call it 8000 resolution, so 8000 hertz. I think it's a readout rate. So I think they're reading this input 8000 times a second. So the sticks are, as accurate, no snapping, nothing, and they're that style. They're that smaller RG557 style. If you don't like this, then they do include some foam stick like toppers you can put on. So that's a thing. Let's talk about the hardware as well, because I didn't go over that much. Let's put a game on while they're doing this. Let's put Dead or Alive on. Right. So on the front of the device, you have the 4.7-inch display. You have left and right speaker here, and here. Then you have a button here. This is for the Anbernic menu, but you can reconfigure that. And then this is the back button and the home button. So if I hold that down, it'll go home. And then if you press it once, it'll go back. On the top of the device, you've got pretty much nothing, but you've got the inline triggers here and here. Left side, you've got your micro SD slot here. It doesn't have a cap. It's a bit more recessed than usual, actually. So you might need bigger fingernails. You might need engineer fingernails to get in there, because it's a bit more in there than usual. Right side, you have your power button, and then your volume up, volume down. The bottom, you have the 3.5mm jack. You have a light, which is the charging light, and then you have the warning, the battery warning light, and then you have a USB-C here. On the back, you have the screws. You have these little notches here just to keep the device off the surface that you're putting it on, and then you have a fan here. So the fan intake, I think, is here, and then the fan blows out, I believe, down here. Aragon Frost, hello, welcome to the stream. Do I have an RG35XXH? Not to hand, I'm afraid. It's in a box. You might need fingernails, yeah, to remove that SD card. So that's the device. Apologize in Flores. Yes, indeed, the screen is. It has a chin on this side. Whoa. So yeah, so you can see perfectly there that Tecmo logo. Yeah. You can see where the screen is here. So apologize in Flores. It has just highlighted that. So that's one of the reasons why I don't like the white one, because the white one will obviously show that offset screen. Thomas P, are the triggers clicky? The triggers are micro switch style. So let me just turn down the volume, and then I'll press these outside ones first, and then I'll let you know what the sound is like. I'm just going to hold it up to the microphone. Okay, so that was R1 first, and then L1, and then I'll press these two for you. The two buttons, the R2 and the L2, just in a moment. Okay, so Thomas P, that's your sound test for the triggers. So a little bit more clicky than the RG35XX Pro, but they're not too bad. They're not really loud. I'd say they're average. They're average. They're not like high pitched like some of the older Anbernic devices. Okay. Right, and then when you do the slide, let's slide. Let's do that again. The slide is, yeah, as I was saying before, right? The mechanism when you first get it out of the box, it's quite strong. So just I think when you first get it, the tension is a little bit like it's not as like it's a bit more. I think it's worn in a little bit since I've got it. But when you first get it, it kind of feels really strong. So just keep that in mind. And then when it's open, it looks like this. And there's Andering with a funny comment here. The back of the device looks like that when you slide it. So this panel is metal and the rails are all metal. So I don't think you're going to have any problem with like this wearing out, basically, because if they, if I think it's really strong. Like it feels really, really solid. It's not gonna just like I don't think this mechanism is gonna wear out. Or I think it's built to last because it's quite a it's quite decent. It's quite when I'm when it's like this, it feels good. And the other day I was talking about the Flip 2, how it felt a little bit like it was moving a bit when I tapped it on the back. When I sort of when I was pressing this, this doesn't like it moves just a really really tiny bit, but not as much as the Flip 2. So it's a very solid it's a very solid mechanism. And someone is saying, what if it flies off one day? Yeah, you just do this and it just comes right off. I don't think there's any chance of that happening. I'd be really surprised if that happens. Okay, Pride Tunes. I wish they sent to the screen. I do as well, actually. I do as well. I wish they sent to the screen. Now let's look on the front here. So we have the D-pad on the left. The D-pad is excellent. Anbernic style, no issues. If you've used an Anbernic D-pad, a recent one from the RG this one, right, the RG 35XX Pro one, and this D-pad has appeared in a lot of places. This is a great D-pad. This is brilliant, and they've used the exact same one here. There's no issues at all with this D-pad. The thing, yes, it's RG 35XX Pro style. If you the only thing which I would say about this ergonomically is maybe it's a little bit close to the edge, but I've really got used to it. So I've not had any issues with this. Because you've got a little bit of a distance here, a smaller distance. You might think it's the ergonomics are not great, but I think that this is the best that they've done because or they could have done with this form factor, because you've got good access to the D-pad here, and then you've got brilliant ergonomics for the analog sticks. I actually like this device quite a lot for playing FPS games because of the layout. Because I don't think there's another. I've not played a handheld for a while with sticks like this kind of with this kind of layout. Maybe the Flip 2. No, Flip 2 is not like this. Yeah, it's been a while since I played a handheld like this, and it's pretty good because usually they're down here, right, or they're up here. But I think this feels pretty good. The buttons are usual. So the question about the buttons from someone, they're actually the same as the Anbernic style as well. So I think they're even the same as this. Yeah, they're the same Anbernic style as you get. Oh, sorry about this. So similar to this, the buttons are also like that. So no difference as well. They're good buttons. I mean, they know it. They know their buttons. Can I check the GBC screen? Yeah, let's get onto the games in a moment. So the sticks are here. The sticks are the RG557 style, so they're a little bit smaller than you might be used to, but you do have some joystick caps if that's a problem. They are recessed, so obviously they needed to recess it to make it fit under that. But yeah, that's where they are. Kevin Bailey, hello, welcome to the stream. You've got your select and you've got your start button here, down here. So if you're joining, Pepe Mar 5, welcome back to the stream. If you're just joining, we're taking a first look at the RG slide. It's good to have you here. Will I be testing PSP games? I do have some PSP games, so I can test some. Pride Tunes, no problem at all. Right, so I'm going to let's just have a really quick game of, I'm fast forwarding, that's why. Okay, I'm playing this game in, I'll be playing most of the stuff today in high mode and the fan on auto, I think. You do have, okay, one thing which maybe people might not be too enthused about is you do have Anbernic AI. And I was playing GripShift earlier on PSP. Anbernic AI has this new feature where you can press the G button, the search G, and then it will tell you about the game that you're playing. Aragon Frost, yes, it is the same processor as the RG Cube. Yes. And then Anbernic AI will tell you something about Spyro the Dragon rather than Dead or Alive 2. So Anbernic AI is not has not reached the omnipotence of has not reached sentient being yet. Okay. Okay, I'm going to turn off Anbernic AI because that thing on the side is not my favorite. Right. Okay, let's play a little bit of Dead or Alive 2. This is Dreamcast. So most Dreamcast games, I think pretty much every Dreamcast game, you will be able to play at 2x resolution at full speed. There will be some Dreamcast games which you can play with black frame insertion at, on the RetroArch. I think Flycast Standalone, which I'm using right now, doesn't support black frame insertion, but the Flycast Core does in RetroArch. So yeah, if you want to play some, I think if you can, there's probably some good arcade ports on, or maybe Cosmic Smash, something like that. You can play on Dreamcast. You can probably do it with black frame insertion on this device. I wouldn't be surprised if it works perfectly well. So just a reminder, I can't show any FPS performance information in this stream. There are some restrictions, but I will quickly play Dead or Alive for Dreamcast for you. Yeah, as I was saying, Dreamcast games work great on this device. They work really good on T820 handhelds. And I'm getting smashed by Bass here. Okay. Anbernic AI. It's a new update that they had. Someone is 195 with, and that includes delivery. So 179, 179 without postage, and then $15 postage. Do I have any Prince of Persia games? I don't think I do actually. Maybe for the other stream. Thanks for the question, Captain. Okay, this guy I can pretty much from button bash. Oh, through. Okay, all right. Prince's Crown. What is Prince's Crown? Where is that? What system is that? Okay, so that's Dead or Alive 2 for Dreamcast. Let's get out of here. Right, something what Pepe Mao, comfortable to do Hadoukens. Okay, that's something I can oblige. Princess Crown is for Sega Saturn. Okay. Right, excuse me. Right, so I have Emulation Station DE Android version all set up. So I have a ton of games here. What was somebody asking for? Someone's asking for like PSP, so we'll go on that. Oh God, they want to see like a, what was it? Nintendo. You want to see a Nintendo game? That's it. That's it. Sorry, I was trying to remember what someone was asking for. You want to see a Game Boy game so you can see the borders, right? Or how it is on board games. So let me just. Oh, okay. Let me play this. Oh God. Let me just. Okay. Right. So that's what a Game Boy Color game looks like. Probably the Game Boy Color game for a lot of people. Bawana Fox, yeah, PSP. Somebody asked for that as well. So I believe the PSP, if you put it on this device, it will be the same or very similar to the original PSP Go and PSP in terms of screen size, physical dimensions. So about 4 inches. Okay, the black. Yeah, I mean, Pride Tunes. That's the reason I like the black one, because it does hide the bezels. I think the white one. I know some people. There was someone in Discord saying they like the chat. They like the whites, but for me, the black one is the choice because of the bezels. It does really. It hides it well. Like it looks OLED. Like it looks hardly there. Yeah, I need to be sort of getting the right angle to be able to see the light, but it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I think it looks quite. That would be my choice. Pride Tunes. I that's why I was saying, when this stream was starting, like I think they've got to the point. I don't know what this screen is, like technically, but the it's very very competitive with OLED. Let's put it this way, very very competitive. Like if not on par, or, like I have different difficulty. I have difficulty saying it, and I have difficulty seeing any issues. Right? It's only when I'm, have this specific angle I can see. You can just see it there, the actual screen. But if I'm playing straight on, maybe I can mess around with my. I'm even messing around with like the camera exposure a bit. Like it looks good, right? It looks pretty good. I'll put a PSP game on as well for Bawana Fox, just to just so you can get the other direction. But yeah, it looks really good to me. And obviously, Game Boy games are going to be perfect on this device. Yeah, so something about Emulation Station and the new RetroArch on, like it's very quick. Like I don't remember Emulation Station being this so good. Like it's like look how fast I can like I can be playing this and then go in and out of games in this version of RetroArch. Like I don't remember it being so like I don't remember it being so fast. Like I can is emulation has RetroArch got that much better on this? Like it's pretty cool. Like, I can be dipping in and out of games very quickly in this. All right, so I'm going to press the back button just to get out of this, and I'm going to put PPSSPP on because there was a PSP game requested. Dearslay is saying the screen is a custom BOE LTPS IPS screen. Yeah, so I don't know the technicals, but they are, yeah, it's very good. It's a very good one. Okay, Sandpest with a question here. Stubbs was saying he has to angle the screen in a certain way to be comfortable. Do I find due to the weight being too top heavy? Now, when I first got it, yes, I think there is a little bit of an adjustment because it is it's a bit on the heavier side for this kind of device, right? It's not a normal device. But as I've played with it more, I've definitely got used to it. I think Sandpest, that's something because he hasn't had the device that long. I think he's only had it for a couple of days, right? I've had it for longer than that. I'll just say that. I will say something else, right? Is this logo on the back? I thought this logo was a bit crap at first, but it turns out that this logo, I find myself using the logo as like a little bit of a grip, which is not something I I expected. And I actually love this logo now because my fingers sort of use that, my index finger uses that to keep the device balanced, and I can I can hold it one-handed and I don't feel like it's going to fly out of my hand. It's kind of good, and I use it to to slide as well. So like it's kind of I don't know if they should have. Maybe they should have made this a bit more prominent. This like grip, because I think it would have been. Maybe if they stretched it over a bit more, it could have been a bit more useful. But actually, that has a purpose. This little indentation, which I did not expect. Okay, again with the PSP. Let me just clean up the screen a bit. So this is for. Sorry, I forgot who requested this, but somebody wanted Boana Fox. So let me show you how the screen looks with a PSP game. So this is a widescreen game. Obviously, the screen is a good size. Like the display area is a good size for PSP. I think it's way more playable than the double X devices because it's so large. And you're getting about 4 inches. I think it might be just under 4 inches in screen size if you were just to compare this to an actual widescreen device. And I'm going to mess around with my camera exposure right now just to emphasize how good it looks in terms of hiding the bezel. So I'm going to go down. I'm just changing my camera exposure so you can see it sort of changing there, and that's how it looks. I mean, if I'm looking at it dead on, the bezels, like the border here fades into the bezel. Like if I'm just looking at it myself, like directly into the screen, I don't see the bezel. But then if I'm like off at a weird angle like this, you can just see the bezel, right? You can see the border against the bezel, like maybe down here. Down here, you can see it, but it's pretty good the way that they're holding it. Okay, the answer is saying it looks ugly, it looks uncomfortable. I actually think it's more comfortable than you expect. It's more comfortable than you expected. Where is the... so there's no HDMI port. The USB-C port is down here. It's just down here. Ian, hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, 2 months it might be revision. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Right. Okay. Let me play this game a little bit. This is GripShift from. I don't know who made this. Let's turn brightness a little bit. Okay, GripShift. It's been a while since I played this. Oh God. I think I did play this back in the day. Okay, again, I'm not allowed to show performance numbers. Oh God. This is terrible driving. Until next week, I believe, or when the other embargo ends. I think that's when we're allowed to show. The battery is 5,000 milliamps. I started the stream about 99% or something like that. So I'll do a battery check-in. 91%. So we've been going for about 50 minutes. So yeah, I've used about 10% battery in this time. So I haven't really played. I played some Dreamcast, right? So, oh God. Okay. Oh no. Okay. So hopefully Boana Fox catches this. You can see how PSP runs on this device. And yeah, it shouldn't have any issues with PSP games, to be honest. Do I have a Retroid Pocket Flip 2? Yes, I do. The Flip 2 is a little bit thicker, but purely because of the triggers. I don't have it right now in my hand, but yeah, the Flip 2 is thicker, but only because of the triggers sticking out. Okay. Can I test the dock ability? The dock. That's something I've not tested actually. USB-C, and I have my adapter actually, so I might be able to do that now. Okay, that's a really quick test of GripShift from whoever it is. So I'm going to press the back button here, and I'm going to save my state. I'm going to hold that button to give you the home. Okay, what was something else somebody wanted to play? I could play. So one thing I was doing with this device is, because you have that 120 hertz screen, right? I was thinking what can I use? What can I play to take advantage of the screen even more? This is gonna. Where's Dawson James? So shout out to Dawson James. Because Dawson James, I know, is it him? Well, I hope it is him. He loves Zelda Ocarina of Time, right? And I will say, if you want to play Ocarina of Time at 120 FPS, this is the bloody device to do it on. Because like this game runs at 120 and it looks pretty damn good. Like it's not. I mean, I can't show it on this stream. I don't know if YouTube even supports 120, but this like this game at 120 is kind of cool, And you're going to be, if you get this device, you're going to be trying to find games which hit the sweet spot of being 120 and classic games with like a HD. It's kind of like HD remaster, but for refresh rate, if I can put it that way. Because I know you guys can't see it on the screen now, which is a bit of a shame, and I can't show the numbers because of the embargo thing. But it's running at 120, and it looks really, really good. If you get this, or if you get any other device that Anbernic used the screen on, it's gonna look amazing. Really, really is. I can't emphasize that. Yes, Pride Tunes. This is the port. This is the one. So I'm playing. I don't know if I can show it here. Yeah, here it is. So I've got this match refresh rate option. Oh God. Yeah, I've got this match refresh option here, and it is running at 120, and it looks superb. Looks very, very, very good. Very good. Yeah, Mario 64. Mario 64. I've been playing on my Miyoo Flip actually, and I need to find it because Mario 64 also is going to be amazing on this device. If it can, I don't know about the Mario 64 hitting 120, but yeah, this one looks great at 120. Full speed. Yeah, it looks great. It's something that you definitely want to try if you get this device. Let me just turn the brightness up a little bit. Aspect ratio is 4:3. Like, it's a shame that I can't. Yeah, it's a shame that YouTube doesn't do 120, and I also can't broadcast 120 because my laptop's not good enough. But it does look really, really good. Like, I cannot emphasize, like, if this is like one of your if this is like one of your favorite games ever, and you want to see it in a portable format in 120 hertz, fully upscaled, this is what you want to like. This is great. This is really good. Okay, I'll leave it there for ship of Harkonnen, a ship of Harkonians. But yeah, it's if you see it in person at 120, it's really, really good, really good. Okay, other games that do work at 120, Brotato. So if you like Brotato and you're a big fan, yes, another game that you can play at 120. It does have some odd FPS issue loading up because I noticed that it's a bit slow. Like, I'm not sure why it does this, but then as soon as like maybe 2 seconds in or something, it catches up. So I'm not sure if that's something with Brotato. I need to update the game or something like that. But also a game that works at 120. Oh, I'm trying to shoot. It shoots automatically, doesn't it? But yeah, works great at 120. There are some Android games that don't support this. I think Stardew doesn't support 120. So I mean, it's probably not a game that you want to do that, but yeah, it's something that just to mention, right? Bright memory infinite. Okay, so let me try those games at some point. Is bright memory free? Maybe let me just try and download it. Just give me a second. Oh, is it? If it's on Play Pass, then I'll get it. Oh, it's it's paid. Pascal's. Okay, it's Pascal's. Oh, Pascal's is also paid. um, it's they're paid content, so I'll have to see. I'll have to see. Okay, Fadil is asking for GT2 PS1, so I think that goes under simple games. So I'll try and do I have GT? Oh, I don't think I have GT. Let me just check. Yeah, I've got some very odd games on PlayStation. Oh God, where's my Ape Escape? Oh, okay. I need to find my Ape Escape. Just give me a second. Oh God. Okay. Here's my Ape Escape. Okay, playing. Oh, Brotato is. I didn't know it's a widescreen game. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Rumble. I don't like Rumble. Okay. Sorry, I've just got an email. Okay. Rumble Roses. I think I don't have Rumble Roses. God. Yeah. Sandpest. Yeah, I've got an email. I just got an instant message here saying Ape Escape's not simple enough. Wait, where's the bloody apes? Oh, there's one. Where's that block? Is that? Okay, that's the. Okay. Let's get this. Oh God. Oh, I missed him. Oh, he got beat me up. This guy is getting annoying. Oh, come on, I got him. Oh, yeah, okay, I got him. I got him. Tom's Cubes and Games. This is the T820. Okay, Manuel. Hello. How are the triggers? Okay, so for me, my hands are kind of average sized, right? And I can get to the triggers. Okay. I actually think the triggers, right? I'm able to stretch all the way. So, like, I thought the triggers could be over here, but they're just on the edges. So they've thought that. So they've just put it here, so you can still get to them if you've got smaller hands. But I actually have, if I'm holding it like this, I can reach all of the triggers quite easily. Let me just do that. So it's okay for me. It's okay for me. All right. Okay, I just need to take a little quick break. So I'll be back in 2 minutes, or maybe 5 minutes. I just got to take a quick break because of this email. I think I got can be a replacement of the Pocket Mini. It could be, actually. The Pocket Mini is, but the Pocket Mini is quite good. The Pocket Mini is still quite good. All right, I got to take a quick break because I just got an email. But just give me a moment, and I'll be back with you soon. Let's just put that here. Let's use this as a. Oh, let's use this Miyoo flip. Well, that prop. Oh, I do have the perfect stand here, actually. What am I doing? Right, just give me a minute. I need to come back. Okay. Sorry, I needed to reply to an email. Addy K, hello. Lucas Barros, hello to you. GBA. Do I have GBA on this? Okay, simple games. All right, some simple games. Yeah, sorry, I needed to answer an email urgently. So it's what it is. GBA, do I have GBA? Oh, I do. Luca Barros. What's has Russ has released his retro thingy. Russ's retro thingy. Oh god. What is it? Slide away. Let's have a look. This has got to have the song on, right? It's got to have the song. Chunky nostalgia. Yeah, that's a bit. Oh, you got the white one. Wait a minute, that could be isn't that a bit racist? Against is that racist? Unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, I mean okay, this is for Lucas, this is some GBA. 3x2. So again, right, you can just see it there. It's very hard to see, but you can see like the black border on the game. Clean up the screen. So we're playing Crazy Frog Racer. It doesn't have the actual song now, doesn't it? The the annoying one. Yeah, exactly. HQ. What was that's a bit disappointing. Okay, I can use this. Well, this is a bit slow. I like that lean. I like his lean animation. Okay, this is clearly made for babies. This game. Oh, he's got like knives on his cart. Oh, okay. I was watching. No excuses. Okay, what does that do? All right. This is Mario Kart for babies. Okay. Oh, I got a reply to my email. Oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna check my email again after I finish this. Oh, he's got a gun. Okay, goal reached. Goal reached. Okay. Let me put a real GBA game on. Sorry, that was pathetic. Okay, this is the one that everyone likes, right? That one. Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Sorry, I need to check the email again. Is the screen protector on it? Yes, I have put the screen protector on. Okay, doing the important emails. Oh, that's out of focus. Gerard Brad, hello, welcome back. Yeah, the screen protectors, because Anbernic, what they do, right, is something I didn't mention. This area here, right, is plastic here, but then the glass starts in that sort of curve. But they put like a little 1 millimeter gap, just a tiny gap there, and then the screen protector goes right in. So you just drop the screen protector on, and then it becomes flush, basically flush with the plastic. It fits inside though. There's like a well where your screen protector drops in, and then it's all good. So yeah, that's it's good. They do that on the 557, 556. Most of the Androids have this little, like this area for you to drop the screen protector in, and also it helps you not mess up the screen protector because it just fits in like, you know, it fits in like a very defined place, so you don't have any issues with it. Okay, again, yeah, I'll mess around with my camera a bit. I can't really. I'm trying to show you, you know, the bezel, or the border. Like it's really hard to see. There is, like, you can just see the edge of the LCD there. Let me get into it again. Yeah, you can just see the edge of the LCD there, or the screen. So it looks pretty good. Yeah, you can probably just notice that I have a screen protector on just around the button. Like it's maybe like a little bit. It's just 0.1 of a millimeter out, but it's, yeah, I can't notice it. Just around the edge here as well. Right, but there is a screen protector on there. So GBA games will be, I think there'll be something that you can play at 120 hertz, 60 hertz with black frame insertion to improve the clarity of the screen. But I mean, it's still really good. Still looking really good. Just I can probably turn down the brightness just a little bit here. Oh, actually, that's a little test. That's how dark it gets. So it does have a range. That's how bright it gets. But obviously that's my camera sort of blowing it out there. Probably about here is correct. Yeah, my camera's doing a lot of work here because I don't have my lighting set up. But yeah, maybe that's a little bit better. Enough for outside. I think it's okay for European. Oh, it's okay for the UK. It's not super bright, I'd say. The Retroids are brighter. I will say that. Like the Pocket 5 and the Flip 2, I think they are brighter. So the OLEDs still win in that respect. But it does get very bright. It gets decent. It gets bright enough for indoors, definitely. Yeah, UK we don't get a lot of sun. I mean, today's a little bit overcast. Okay, I'll leave it here for this game. Right, so something, what was it? There's a guy in Discord called Pop, and Pop was saying this device is good for Scum VM games a while ago. So I was kind of interested in that. So I thought I would play some Scum VM games because this is not something I've done really before on the stream. Now, with Scum VM games, it's very configurable. So you can, I think a way that I was kind of thinking that you could play this is with one hand like this, because there's not many handhelds where you can keep kind of keep it balanced and then use the one side of the controls at a time, because you can kind of hold this, you know, like this way on the back, and then it doesn't feel like it's gonna, you know, come out your hands. And I can still operate the controls here and then operate these buttons as well, but then I could use this hand to do some touch stuff. So this is kind of a way I thought I could play Scum VM games. So I don't remember, I don't know if you remember Lands of Law. So I played a lot of this game on PC, and it's a game with. Let's give you some of the introduction. It actually has. It's one of the first games that I think Patrick Stewart did a did a voiceover on. So this is a deep cut. Yeah, this is probably a deep cut. Maybe some people in the retro handhelds community are not super familiar with this, but this was a great game. And I think I was quite young at the time, as maybe I was watching my brother play this, and I wasn't playing much of it myself. But this was at the sort of Westwood's golden time when they were, you know, they're probably just making Command and Conquer, and yeah, Westwood was great back then. So I highly recommend, if you like dungeon crawlers, I highly recommend this game on Scum VM. So the king is Patrick Stewart. Yeah, Lands of Law 2, it had FMV, didn't it? It had a lot of... didn't it have real people in it? So Ian, ScumVM is basically there's a lot of PC DOS games back in the day, which I think they've kind of decompiled them and then re-implemented the engine. So ScumVM, it supports maybe 10 different engines, and then you can import the assets and then play those PC games with touch controls and controller support, save state support, this kind of stuff. So there were a lot of PC games, like most of them are kind of adventure games and Western RPGs, but they were very, very, very cool. Yeah, I think they support probably like 50, at least 50 games. There's a lot of games that ScumVM supports. Yeah, Blade Runner. I think Blade Runner is supported by ScumVM. Yeah. That game is kind of, I think it has a remake and it's on the Switch now. But that game is kind of famous because back in the day you could get into a you could get into a state where the game you couldn't proceed in the game or something. It had some like actual death states or like stuck states where you just get completely stuck. Anyway, yeah. So I was playing Lands of Law. Oh God, what's happened to my save game? Oh no. Okay, test. There it is. Okay, so hopefully this works. All right. So this is Lands of Law. If you're familiar with Dungeon Master, or is it? What's that game? Is it Might and Magic? If you're familiar with these kind of older PC titles where you have like a first-person view and you're in a dungeon, then you will know what we're getting into. Because so what I've done, right, is I've mapped the D-pad to my movement here, and then I've actually moved. I think I had like these as the attack buttons as well. So you can do that, or you can use the you can use the touch to. Let's do this. Yeah, you can use the touch to like throw your rock, pick up your rock. You can have direct touch as well. I mean that's direct touch. Yeah, that is. So there's a couple of ways you can manipulate the controls up here. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I rebinded the. Okay, what am I doing here? I rebinded it so I could use the D-pad as movement, and I could actually, I could strafe as well, because in these type of games you need to strafe around the monsters. So I actually use these shoulder buttons to strafe as well. So yeah, you can kind of make it a lot easier to play, and I feel like the RG Slide is quite good for this kind of game. I know it's not a normal retro handhelds thing to play Lands of Law, but there's a couple of games like this which I thought, yeah, that kind of works. There's some more point and click games that this actually supports as well. So okay, what do I need to do here? So there's some kind of puzzle here. I need to figure out what the hell this is. Okay, is there? I need to put a rock on. I put a bloody dagger on there, and it didn't weigh the. So there's a pressure plate here. Okay, but there's something that's not working. But then I see a secret button here. There's a button here, which is moving something. So you got to figure out these puzzles. There's monsters to kill, obviously, as well. But I think I'm not smart enough to. I think I'm not smart enough to figure out this puzzle. Okay. Oh God. So I blocked myself off with that now. Okay. There's some kind of that rock has got some magic on it because it's activating that pressure plate. Why is that not activating the? Oh god. What does that button do? Okay, when I press that, I can hear something moving in the background. So there's obviously something else I'm missing here. Some secret. Is there another button I need to press on the wall? Yeah. I think if you know your lands of law, then you'll probably be screaming out the live stream right now. Maybe I should go back. Something here. Yeah, but if you swatch. Okay. Let me just I can go outside as well. Yeah, I'm just trying to show you a little bit of this game because I don't know where I'm meant to be going. Okay, and yeah, and there's locations for you to go to as well.
Excuse me, I need to book passage to the Southland. Where's your money? Where is it?
Okay, I'm gonna leave it there for Lancelot because I got lost. But what am I gonna do here? Where's my my Scum VM menu is here. But not only that, right? So we have the classics like Monkey Island 2, also another classic game. Let's go Monkey Light because I'm rubbish. Aloysius Chan, hello. How's it going?
LeChuck evaporating story once again.
So yeah, Scum. This machine might be good for Scum VM because a lot of those games are 4x3 as well. They're not widescreen, I believe, because they are. I don't think it was drawn in widescreen. Classic games. Oh, simple games. Simple games. So they will. They're going to pass Anbernic's embargo. Okay, can I get into the game here? Oh no, this is going to take ages, isn't it? Okay, I'm in the game. So I am terrible at these games because I will just try everything and then just get stuck. Yeah, very kind of frustrating. Yeah. Sierra, did you ever play Police Quest, Gerard Brad? I think there was one Police Quest which me and my brother tried to play, and we would just get killed on the first screen or something like that. Die trying. Yeah, these games are pretty cool, and especially these point and click games. Right, people are asking, okay, why do you want to have a slide, right? Well, you've got the option to play, this kind of style of game, and then you've got some point and click games where you can, you just use. You've got massive screen, great screen, and you can play your point and click games like this. So this is kind of a use, yeah, because you've got all of this stuff, right? Okay, I'm already stuck. Okay, let's. How do I walk to? Can he walk over there? Can I get him to do anything? Look at the sign. Oh, I'm missing something here. Okay. Oh, you can use the. Oh, okay. You could use the controller. I think there's a way to use. Yeah, there's obviously a way to point and click, but I think the right. I'm missing the right click. Where's my click? Is it here? Oh God. I think I'm missing the click. Oh no, that works. Oh, there it is. So yeah, this is kind of a use. I think you can kind of imagine, what I'm getting at. This is a use case for why you would want a slide, because you can play some old PC games with point and click. How's the hand feel? I think I would be playing it like this, right? It's not too bad. It is a little bit, yeah, it is a little bit on the big side. But I'd be playing it like this. Okay, I'll leave it here for Scum VM. So I have a couple of those classic PC games on here. Okay, here's another game which I was thinking you could play on this device because it does hit 120. Okay, I need to get rid of this. This game, it does hit like high 100s, so you need to play it with VSync off. But yeah, this is another game which you could play on this device. This game is Doom 3. It does take a little bit of a while to load, but we'll get into it in a moment. A telescopic controller. Okay, so double telescopic. Yeah, that'd be quite funny. I'm just going to check my email again. Beneath a Steel Sky, I played the PC version, so that was good. Okay, so I'm in the toilet. Yeah, Beneath a Steel Sky. I think I may have even finished that myself. I don't remember, but I've definitely seen the ending of that game. It's a good game. Okay, so yeah, we're in the toilet, and I can't give you the full, the actual FPS number, but it does. It's like high. It's high frame rate, right? So it's above 60. This is the Doom 3 port, by the way. So it's the Android port, and yeah, we're in the lose. These are horrible toilets in Mars. There's some demonic whispering in the toilet. But here's definitely a game which you might want to play on the slide, because the slide has good FPS controls, in my opinion. The sticks are quite well placed, and the ergonomics for shooting and stuff are quite good. I guess Half-Life 1 and 2 and another will be other games that you want to try out. Full fridge, yes. Yes. I think I would. I mean, with the amount of handhelds I have, I should leave one in the toilet. In each toilet in the mansion. each of the toilets in your mansion has a toilet roll, and then it has a little stand for the Miyoo Mini or whatever. Okay, I don't know if Doom 3 classes as a simple game, but it's certainly an old game that runs quite well on this device. Yeah, it runs above 60, so you can get some of that high refresh rate. There was a little loading stutter there, but it's okay. Ferdinand Joseph, this is natively running on the device. So the loading is a little bit slow, but the game does run quite well. Doom 3, I think Doom 3 was on the Xbox, right? Xbox, the very first one, the OG. So it's not it's not super hard to run, and it's got like source ports. Glow, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Doom 3 runs surprisingly well on this, and yeah, as I was saying, it's a high refresh rate game, which you'll want to try on this device because you've got 120 hertz, so we want to see something impressive, right?
Welcome to the dungeon, Marine. Most unexciting place on Mars.
Maybe Half-Life 1 will run better, but yeah. But this is definitely good. Okay, nice. And yeah, something about this device, I do like it for FPS for sure, because the sticks are really comfortable in this position. Yeah, you can see like I'm running out. I think I might be running out native resolution as well. You see, like everything is pretty high resolution. Yeah, I can't. I'm not meant to be giving performance information, but yeah, I think that's until the next embargo. How's the sticks? Yeah, the sticks are good. The sticks are nice and good. Yeah, as I was saying, HQ, the positioning of them is quite good. So I feel good about using these. I mean, there's not much. There's not really any place they could put them because they couldn't. I feel like if they put them any closer to the center, they'd be too it would be too much like this. And then if they put them further apart, then it wouldn't really work either. So there's not really many places they could put them. Oh no, I'm not. Am I meant to go? No, no. I was gonna try and jump in there. Okay. LT will turn your. Oh god, I don't have a button for my flashlight. Okay, let's go without the flashlight. Yeah, looking good. It's looking good. It's looking Doom. So I've never finished Doom 3, which is a bit of a shame. But oh no.
You must let me get this communication out. They have to be warned while there is still time. I can't let what I've seen.
Oh no.
I can't possibly understand or comprehend. It's real. I'm getting abnormal readings here.
I can't say it's my favorite Doom. I can't say it's my favorite Doom. Unknown enemies. Yeah, the problem with Doom 3 is it's a bit scary. bit too scary for me. Although I did finish, what was it, Resident Evil 4? I think I've not finished a horror game for a while. I'm trying to think what's the last horror game I finished. Yeah, this game is pretty good to play on this device for the control reasons and the high refresh rate. Okay, I'll leave it here for Doom 3. Save my game. Okay. Right, what else have we got? So we showed a bit of Ship of Harkonnen as well. What else have we got here? I've showed the sticks. Man, we've gone through a couple of these games, haven't we? Maybe some more simple games, and then we'll call it the end of the stream. If you had a cell phone in the 2000s, this is the device for you. Yeah. Yeah, because some people, they just like to fidget with they like to do this, don't they? How's the size compared to the RG Cube? Now, my RG Cube's in a box at the moment, so it's thinner than the RG Cube, but the RG Cube wasn't exactly thin in the first place. I think I'd say the Cube is a little bit wider, just slightly wider. If I'm just doing it from memory. Pocky and Rocky. Is that one of these games? I don't know if I played this. Oh, have I played Pocky and Rocky before? Mobius, is it more top heavy than the bottom part? So I don't know. I think they're the same weight. I feel like the top and the bottom are kind of the same weight. Maybe it's slightly more top heavy. If I put it like that, it's not going over like this, for example. So it's not that top heavy, but it definitely does feel a little bit, because it's metal, right? Okay, let me check my... Is anyone in Discord? RGC has reviewed it. Is he only just got one? Okay. I didn't realize RGC got a review out. Oh yeah, you told me the funny title, didn't you? Must have just come out. What are the knobs on the screen for? Okay, so this is the back button and the home button. So if you press it, it's an Android back, but if you hold it down, it's the Android home. And then Jerome, this one is called the Anbernic button, so it will bring up the Anbernic front end. But I believe there are some ways to reconfigure that button to do what you want it to do. So if you want something else like an emulation station or RetroArch or something, I think you can program this button to do something else. All right, so this game, I don't think I have played this game. Oh, okay. It's one of these games. Oh, God. I didn't realize you could just hold the button down. Oh, this game's quite hard. But yeah, this game's not easy, man. Oh yeah, this game's bloody hard, man. I feel like those enemies are they're not. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, no joke. Am I missing something? Where? Okay, can you like lock? Like it would be useful if you could lock like in one direction. All right, listen, for you, hello, welcome to the stream. That guy was pretty scary. I don't like that thing. Oh, jeez. I think it's easier with an analog stick. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, there's a parry button. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave it there. That's not an easy game. Okay. Human stuff. Can't decide between white and black and white. I like the black one purely because of that screen hiding, the bezel hiding thing. Yeah, because the screen, right? I don't know. This might sway you, but yeah, the screen is not perfectly centered. It's got a chin, so when you're holding it like that, yeah, you can. It's pretty obvious. So that's why I wouldn't go for the white one. But yeah. All right, let's try something else. Let's try that classic hybrid heaven. Let me see if any simple games around here. How's the reception when they? Yeah, unfortunately, no calls on this. There could have. I mean, there was a phone in the UK like this. Definitely the same, same sort of dimensions. Except it had like a. I think it had a screen which would flip up, and then you could twist it around. The XDA exec. I used to have one of those. A small mic. Okay, the mic on this, I'm not sure where they put the mic actually. That's a good question. There definitely is one. So they might have put it. Yeah, I don't know where they put the mic because Jared Brad on the, I believe on the Cube, the mic is inside the D-pad or something like that, or on the Arc or something. They put the mic in a weird place. Dual screen. Dual screen. Yeah. All right. Have I got any? What other simple games? Okay, I guess Gradius 5 is a simple game. Pride Tunes. I was playing a bit of Scum VM. and we played some GBA and I don't remember some Super Nintendo. Max Payne. Max Payne. Max Payne's not a simple. Is it a simple game? Retroid dual screen. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. I feel like it's a bit novelty for me. I feel like I just won't use it. Oh, whoops! I got some. I've got some FPS in the corner here. I'm just going to leave it. This game runs perfect, like full speed. This game runs full speed. I'm not meant to have the. I'm not meant to have that in the corner. Oh, it's Max Payne. There's an Android port. That's good. Because Max Payne is a great game. But if I'm playing Max Payne, I want to play that on mouse and keyboard though. Okay, I don't know if this game a simple game. I don't know. I mean, I'll try to respect Anbernic's rules. I got a feeling this might not be a simple game. Yeah, I'll try and load some Sega Saturn games on. I must admit, I'm not prepared for Sega Saturn. These balls are looking good. Pretty much full speed balls. Oh god. Let's get some lasers. Hunan stuff. Does it run PS2 games without issues? I think this type of game it'll run okay. There'll be some. Oh god. There will be some PS2 games where they don't run too well. I can't give you a decent number. I think. Oh bloody hell! The thing about T820, the thing about the chip is, I think it can run a lot of. Oh god, a lot of games. Fine. Wolfridge. Yeah, just what I said there. Yeah, Gerard Brad, there's some odd rules that Anbernic have put on. I think they're just experimenting, to be honest, with how to do their media releases in future. I think that's what might be happening. Like maybe they're just trying to find the right balance of when to release information about their devices and when to give the devices out and stuff like that. Was I playing Max Payne? I think I was. It's a bit odd to say no performance information, but because the chip is already known, but it's their rule, so it's their device, so we could we should respect it. Okay. Oh, I've just got some information here. The date when it's being released is the 20th of June. So 20th June, 179.99 for 3 days, and then $15 shipping, so 195 total. And then after the 3 days, I think it's going up $10. Monty V. Monty V, yes. Yeah. It's good to have you back, Monty V. This is exactly the reason why. Yeah, I've been allowed to give that information out. So 179 is the price plus $15 shipping, and then that's a $10 discount, $10 launch discount, 3 days launch discount. Okay, Pike, the thumbsticks feel good. I think the thumbsticks are a big plus point on this device because they're in a really good position for FPS games or games like this where you're controlling a third-person game where you're controlling a character directly. I like the dual stick experience in this game, and if I was to criticize something about the controls, it would be the D-pad here is a little bit close to the edge, so it's a little bit more a little bit less comfortable to use than some other handhelds. Same with the buttons on this side as well, but I think that it's okay for me. It's all right, but then if you're playing FPS games, really good comfort here. I don't have any problems with the controls. I'm just saying, if you have maybe you have bigger hands than me or smaller hands or something, just something you might want to be aware of. I have kind of average size hands. Oh, Hunan, Human, sorry. If you think the PSP Go is too small, then this is very much for you. I think you'll like this a lot. Okay, Bawana Fox, yeah, about 2 hours of gameplay. I'm at 71% right now. I've been using the CPU, so there's some different like performance modes. I've been using it on high mode for I think all of this stream, and the brightness I've been moving it sort of between 50 and 75%. Let's say I've been moving the brightness around. My Wi-Fi's been on, my Bluetooth has been off, so that's the battery check. With the heat, Bawana Fox, so there are no problems with heat on this device at all. I believe they've put like a heat pipe or something inside it. There's you can see it in the trailer, just the way that they've laid out the cooling system. And there is a fan if you need, if you feel like the device is getting hot or something. To be honest, I've never had the fan on the maximum setting. So they've got all of these fan settings. Whoops. I've never had it on strong. I always keep it on auto, and it's been quiet for me. There's not been any issues. Okay, let me just turn up the brightness in this particular game. So this is Max Payne 2, PlayStation 2. Yeah, so just as a little reminder, I'm not allowed to show FPS numbers, but I will say it's running pretty much full speed. My bloody... oh, God. My bloody controls are inverted. Oh, come on. Inverted aiming. No, thank you. Wolfried, do I have a favorite of the handhelds I reviewed? So unfortunately, I get so many handhelds that it's hard for me to stick on one. And I think recently I've been playing a lot of this one. So I mean, this one's kind of a favorite. Sorry, no, that's a really bad answer. No, I can't say that. Yeah, I can't answer that at the moment, Wolfried. I'm sorry. It's what sticks out for me is definitely Pocket S, but only for lower end games. You know, if you underclock the Pocket S, then it's a nice one. And then sort of on the cheaper side, I like the RG34XX, the horizontal one. PryTunes, does BFI work on N64, Dreamcast, and Sega Saturn games? It works on retro. This feature's only on RetroArch, so you need to have a RetroArch core for it, and then you need to be able to sustain full speed 60 FPS on the game, like perfect 60 FPS. If it drops, you'll get some flickering. So that's the kind of like the criteria. I wonder if Hitman Blood Money Reprisal has... oh, God. I wonder if it works in 120. That would be nice to see. Because Hitman Blood Money is I think it's the best Hitman game. I've played a little bit of the more recent ones, and I like them, but I think that the Hitman Blood Money still is one of the best. I'm going to see if I can download Hitman. Let me see if I can just get it quickly. Because is it free? The first... yeah, it is. It is indeed. Okay, I'm downloading Hitman Blood Money here. Let's see if I can play it. I've got time to play it. You almost beat Burnout 3. Burnout 3 is a good game. I've not finished that one. I finished 1 and 2, and I think I finished the PSP version. Either Dominator or the other one. Okay, where's my painkillers? Where's my painkillers? I want to take my painkillers. How do I take my painkillers? I didn't read the controls. Sorry, I'm use painkiller circle. Okay, I thought I tried that. Oh, I haven't got any painkillers. That's why it doesn't work. Brett Sampson, hello. Cookie, the screen design sucks. Okay. I read your comment, Cookie. Where are these? Oh, these guys. Are they in here? The Arc D is still your favorite D-pad. I like the Arc D D-pad, the shape of it, but I don't like the fact that it's raised so much.
You're not going anywhere. What happened out there? You did it. Turn off Pegasus, bring it down my neck. Did you do it? You killed her. No, I can't.
Oh dear.
You'll end up running in circles until you fall back down to the same hole you were trying to escape from. Only the holes grow deeper.
Okay, it's Max Payne. Okay, let's go. Oh, come on. Too many cutscenes.
I tried to run from it, edited out. Winterson was dead.
Too many cutscenes. Oh. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm going to leave it here for Max Payne. Let's see if Hitman, because there's too many cutscenes. Too many cutscenes. Okay. Oh god. Oh, that was fast. Okay. Downloading game data. Let's see if Hitman Blood Money has 120 support. It would be interesting to see. But it's kind of it's an Xbox 360 level game, so I expect it might be a little bit harder to run. Max Payne the movie. That's got it's got the guy from it's got Sully from Uncharted. No thanks. Use the connected device. 556 did not run it. Okay, let me see. Who's the guy? Who is Sully from? The guy in Mars, isn't it? No, it's not Matt Damon. The other guy. Is it Matt Damon? No, it's Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg is Max Payne, and he is Sully from Uncharted. This is a complete miscast. Like Sully should be some old guy. 556 did not. Yeah, Matt Damon is someone else. It's the guy in Mars. Does BFI only work at 120 hertz? Can it work at 90 as well? It's a good question. I have not tried at 90. I believe it's 120 is the magic number because most games run at a fraction of 90, right? So they're running at 30, 60, and then you can get that into that fits into 120, so it works. Maybe 30. I don't know if 30 works. Wolfrey is asking how the speakers are good. I think that, to be honest, right, I think the 557 speakers, 556 speakers might be a little bit better because they've got a bit more room to breathe. these speakers, they're just okay. They're just okay. So, oh god. Okay, so I think Jared Brad. I think we've got the same problem here. We might have the same problem with Hitman Blood Money. It's not running too well. The menu. Let me turn the. Can I turn the graphics down? Oh, it could run at 120 this game, but I think we're not going to be able to do it. It does have a 120 option, but I don't think we're having a good time. Yeah, we're not having a good time with this game. That's unfortunate because Hitman Blood Money is a great game. Let's see what happens when we get into the game. Maybe that's something. Yeah, they need to sort out because this game would be cool at 120 if it could get there. Oh. Oh, is it? Oh, no. No, no. Oh. 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 Okay. I might send this over to Anbernic because this is because it does, you see that? It does run at 120 over. I think there's potential here if they need to just fix something with it. Because it's getting over 60. It is getting over 60 at some points, but there's a lot of graphical issues. Yeah. Do you know what? Probably if you want to play this game, maybe play the Switch version, but for now the Android version is not working too well. All right. Let's put that over here. Okay. Clone Solo, thank you for the super chat on the last stream. What my thoughts so far? So we're down to 66% in 2.5 hours of streaming. I think this device is definitely something special because of the display. So like if you just forget about the slide for the moment, the display is really good. There's like it should be the thing that you're getting this device for. So if they put this device the screen in the other devices, then they also have that advantage, to put it this way. So then why would you get this? You probably get this because of the 2000s factor, which Ian was just talking about. So it looks like something. It's retro in kind of like the. It's got a retro aesthetic, which I don't think they intended actually, because they probably in China they probably don't know much about these like mobile phones, Western mobile phones from the year 2000. Because that's what this reminds me of, and it's kind of weird how it's got a retro aesthetic because it's probably not something people expected with this. So if you want the slide, if you definitely want the slide, I think it's a good choice. But then besides the slide, why else would you get it? Definitely the screen, because the screen is really good. And if they put the screen somewhere else, then those devices are going to be good as well. So you may, I don't know, if you don't like the slide, then but you do want the screen, then there might be something, there might be something in the future. They're not going to throw the screen away, for example. There might be something in the future that uses the screen as well. Can I show the backside? Yes, Gerard Brad. Yep. So I do like this device, and especially for FPS games, I think it's quite good. But there's some, some things which people were saying before, like, is it portable? Or would you buy this for portability? Not necessarily, I think. That's the backside. Gerard Brad. A metal plate with a rail. Yes, it is. It is. Yeah. If you get this device, definitely think about the tension. Because when you get the device right, it's going to feel probably a little bit too heavy in this sliding department. But I think if you give it a bit of time, it feels fine. Yeah, the locking it's very secure. I think they prioritized security and not coming out and being solid rather than being sleek. Yeah, it's kind of yeah. But then you've got those other uses like the Scum VM games that you can play with as point and click games like this, and then you got your controls like that. It's quite cool. Okay, so let's finish on. Let me finish on. I don't know. Have I got a racing game that I can play? Oh god, they're very loud. Have I got a racing game? Burnout 2. Let's play Burnout 2. As soon as people were playing. People are talking about Burnout. We'll have Burnout 2 to play us out, and then I'll get some lunch. And then it's all good. I will most likely be doing more streams on this device. I finished Burnout 2. Burnout 1 and 2. It's a good game. Oh, I've just played. Yeah, I've already played that one. What's for lunch? Not sure, actually. Not sure. So I'm eating English stuff now. I'm eating like sausage rolls and pasties, pies. Okay, drive on the wrong side of the road. Okay. Yeah, no more sushi. Sushi's expensive here. Tomato and beans. I've got some beans. I've got some tomato soup as well, I think. Okay, this is looking a little bit. That's better. Okay, I just passed that one. Can I play NBA 2K? Chia, I don't have NBA 2K. I'm afraid. I don't have it ready to go. Rema Retro Game. Yes. T820 Unisoc. Yes. I can't say what this is running in, I think. I think I'm running in 2 or 3 times. That would be performance numbers, which might get me in trouble. But I think it's 2 or 3 times Aragon Frost. This game is not super hard to run. Yeah, Samba Gogo. Most Dreamcast games will run at 2 times though. Yeah, it does. I was playing some Dead or Alive 2. That game is quite good at 2 times. I think most of the Dreamcast collection will be fine at 2 times. GameCube and PS2 maybe a little bit more difficult. Remo Retro game, the price is $195, and that includes delivery. So the standard price is $179, and then plus 15 for shipping. Okay, this Burnout is this Burnout's not very exciting. I think I need to crash. Is there a crash mode? Oh, I need to bloody do the. Okay, I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything exciting in there. So, oh god, that was not an exciting game because I hadn't done any of the tutorials. Okay. Shall we do it? Okay. I think Fadil was talking about this game earlier. And you know this game. Oh god. Okay, we've got some performance numbers which we're not allowed to show. I might need to turn this game down a little bit. Let's just have it at 1.5. I've forgotten how this game runs on T820. Oh, did it, Iron? I forgot. Sorry, I'm not meant to show any performance numbers. Oh, okay, you didn't see that. You didn't see that, guys. Sorry. Sorry, Anbernic. my mistake. Yeah, you didn't see that. Anyway, I think Anbernic, they don't. It's 2 hours 40, right? They don't watch that far into the stream. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, they don't. Like they probably watch the first like 5 minutes and then they think, okay, this guy's all right. And then they're not going to watch for the 2 hours 30 mark. So it should be. Just don't, I won't say anything if you don't. If you guys don't. Okay, this game's not running too well. I'll say that. Okay, I will say that. Am I? Okay, let me. Am I doing something completely wrong here? Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, you guys know it, don't you? Okay, that. Okay, it's been a while. It's been a while since I took that corner. That Times Square corner. That wonderful corner. Okay, I'm going to start slowing down. I'm just going to take this corner easy. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, yeah, not bad. Not bad. This game's for all you all the for the next subscribers for the oh bloody hell, from the old days. Oh, when I was in Hong Kong. You know where it's at. You know how difficult this is for me. Oh, I will say that the black version. So my hands are sweaty right now. Needless to say, the black version's not too bad with the fingerprints. It's okay. So similar to previous the other Anbernic device I got recently, the RG35XX Pro. This one is not too bad with the fingerprints either. Because my hands are getting sweaty right now. Okay. Okay, and on that, I will leave it. Oh no, it was that's a reg quit right there. Okay. Yeah. So this is the RG slide. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Thank you, Tom's Cubes and Games. Hope you have a good day. Thank you to Gerard Brad. Oh dear. Thank you to Gerard Brad, Aragon Flost, Dear Slay, Rema Retro Game, Ian Mick the Phantom. Mick the Phantom's asking for Tiger Woods. Yeah, probably another stream. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. HQ, thank you for watching. Samba Gogo, Art Chie. Sorry, I didn't get to your game. Clone Solar, thank you for the super chat in the last one. Again, thank you again. Pride Tunes, Wolfried, I less than for you. And who else? Enjoy my Gregs. Brett Sampson, thanks for coming back. Cookie, Hunan Stuff, Pike. I'm just looking through the names here. Restart Point, thank you for coming back. Thank you very much. So we're still not at full strength. Sandpest, thank you for Adike as well. Luca Barros. We're still not at full working here. Oh, thank you very much, Ian, for the super chat. Thanks very much. Thank you for your support and help over the years. Retro Denture, thank you for dropping by. Corny Puddle as well. Corny Puddle, thanks for the coffees. Brilliant. Thank you so much. Retro Denture, keep streaming. I enjoy. I try and catch your streams sometimes, even though I don't understand what's going on in your chat. So thank you, Retro Denture. Yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, we're still not at full strength here. I'm streaming on a really bad laptop. I do have my camera, but yeah, we're not at full strength. But in a couple of months, I should be good. Concastenator Woodworks. How's the ergonomics? So I feel like I'm a bit more forgiving of the ergonomics. So I've got used to the ergonomics. I will say, I'll let you into a little bit of a secret. I've had this device a bit longer than some of the other streamers. Retro handhelds. I've had this device a little bit longer, let's say. So I've perhaps had a bit more time to get used to it. So I'm okay with the ergonomics, and I like the ergonomics with the thumbsticks and the first person shooters. So you can see, like in Doom 3, I didn't have as much trouble aiming for the zombies and stuff. So yeah, I like this device for first person shooters a bit more than some other devices, which is a bit odd actually. It's not something I expected. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you very much to everyone for watching. Thank you, Ion, for the super chat, and I will see you guys next time in the next stream. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed the RG slide. Obviously, thank you to Anbernic as well for sending the slide over. All right, thank you. Bye bye.